What's the difference between indexing and ranking? My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy, and I'm a leading SEO expert in the Amazon space. Here's the answer. Indexing is when the product shows up. That is, they're in the top 300 results of Amazon. Ranking, on the other hand, is when you're ranking the product, that is, towards the top of the page, and you're moving up in the keyword ranks. You are moving from position 300 up into the top 50. And until you're in that top 50, you're not generating traffic, which is why this matters. Here's one of my listings where I sell some men's soap bars. I put it into a nice little gift box here, and I've got 4 bars of soap that you can see. We put all kinds of fun graphics together for this item. And I'm going to show you some of the keyword ranks and what it indexes for. So we're going to go pop into Helium 10. If you want to get 50% off for this, just put in My Amazon Guy 50 to your browser over at Helium 10. You get 50% off. One of my favorite things about Helium is that you get this keyword distribution. And I've got a video where I talk about the golden ratio of 1 sponsored product keyword to 2 organic keywords. You're going to want to check that out next. But in short, you have the ability to see the macro view of a listing. And obviously, the more keywords you index for organic keywords, the healthier your SEO is, or your search engine optimization. So your goal when you first start out in your SEO journey is to index for as many keywords as possible. That means that the algorithm finds your product relevant. So let's go look at some of the keywords I index for. And I'm going to go ahead and sort this and try and get some of the worst keyword rankings on the list. So here's a keyword, milk goat soap, 500 search volume. I'm in indexed rank 304. This is not producing me any sales, but it's good to see that Amazon is associating this keyword to my product. It's definitely germane to the product, and somebody looking for milk goat soap would potentially purchase my product. I'm not even sure there is goat milk in it, however. Soap boxes for homemade soap. So this is a very different type of keyword, probably not terribly too relevant because people are probably trying to buy the actual boxes instead of the soap itself. And so, but you get some ideas when you're looking at keywords you index for but aren't necessarily trying to rank for. These are showing up in Amazon as on the index. All right, vice versa. Man, if we're looking at keywords where I'm doing well on, these are keywords I'm in slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Right? Artisan soap. I've got ranked number 1 on Amazon. I do sell some artisan soap, and they come in an artisan soap box, which is fun, which is good. So these are keywords that I've ranked really well on. And when we go through our SEO phases at My Amazon Guy, phase 1 and 2 is about indexing the product. This is why you need 500 words of copy in your A+ content. This is why you need to fill in the best practices and have keywords in your title and the search terms. But as you progress this to phase 3 and phase 4, you're not worried about indexing. Instead, you're worried about ranking and market share. And when you're worried about these hyper-specific keywords and trying to push them up into the ranking, very different strategy versus just trying to index and tell the algorithm that it's important. For example, when you're doing advertising, you just need to index for the keyword on SEO for the PPC impressions to go up. However, if you want more market share, if you're in position 300 and you can pull that up to position 1 through 50, you're ranking the keyword at a significantly better ratio, which will help you generate those impressions, clicks, hopefully add to carts, and purchases. You may appreciate watching my ICAP marketing video where I go through impressions, clicks, add to carts, and purchases in greater detail. So if you're looking to index for a keyword, you just simply need to put it into the copy. For example, if I wanted men's soap bar tube index, I just put it in the title, and there's a pretty strong chance I'm going to index for it. Other locations you could do this, the bullet points down here in the brand story. Cannot believe how many people are still missing their brand story. What an amazing module to go build out. Get that up, guys. Down in the A+ content with you got descriptions. You could also put it in the header of an A+ content. You could even put it down in the product grid where you cross-compare products. See how I can click on these other things? That product module Really, really important. So that's how you would index. Now, if you were trying to rank for the keyword, you're going to need to put some PPC campaigns up. You're going to need to show up for multiple iterations of the keyword on the listing. So here we go, men's soap bar. And as I scroll down, there's my ad on the right-hand side. I'm not sure why it's in grayed out mode. There we go. And see how I can see my ad right there for one of my variations. As we keep scrolling down, my hope it would be that we'll see my organic listing, but I'm not seeing it quite yet. There we go, all the way down there. I'm probably in position 45-ish or so, so it's in striking distance. I've got a nice BSR at 14,000. If you guys want to learn more about the best sellers rank, watch this video next. But it's really good to have that ranking go up and up. So if we go click on the listing, we've got men's soap in the title. I indexed for it a long time ago. But now I want to rank it higher. I want to go from position 50 or 45-ish, and I want to push that up. So what do we do there? This is where our SEO Phase 3 comes into play. On the back end of Seller Central, I'm going to go hit Edits on the product, and I'm going to make sure that I've got these keywords in the back end. Now, during Phase 2, we tend to pull words out of the title that are in the search term field. We're going to pull them out of the search term field because they're already in the title. So during Phase 3, though, all bets are off. You'll probably put them back in to the search term field if you're hyper-focusing and trying to update those strike zone keywords and try and push them up to the top. So we might need to have men's soap bar straight up in the middle or in the front. And here you can see bar soap for men. We've got it covered. But notice how there's no commas in here, no syntax, and Amazon uses 250 bytes, not characters. You'll see here is that error message. And what does it say? Please reduce your generic keyword length to less than 250 bytes. Does not count spaces, does not count commas or syntax, but it does count if you have like a tilde or other things, an ulde or whatever they call that with the 2 dots over the U, that would count as multiple bytes, not a single character. So if you're doing a foreign language, it's a little trickier, but you can measure this, try and max out this as much as possible on the search term field. The next thing you'll do is you're going to update the title and get an exact match of the keyword you're looking for. If it's in your striking distance, you need to have that exact match, especially if it's a focus top 3 or 5 keyword. Put it into the title right off the bat. Do the same thing with the description, although most of the time your A+ content will oversee and prevent the description from being seen. Do the same thing in the bullet points. You want to have this everywhere. You want to have multiple iterations and increase the count. And then next, you're going to go over to the A+ content. Inside of A+ content, if you've already built it before, just simply go back and click on it. In here, and this is one of our newest items, the Eddie Munson fan club, because of the old Netflix series for Stranger Things, trying to take advantage of that. So in here, if you want to hit edits on the top right, you'll get access to all this. You could put headers like that. So if we wanted to get that extra Eddie Munson reference, right, we could put it in right there. You could also put it into the photos alt text by simply hitting edit and then put it in right here, Eddie Munson fan club. And I do have to make a little bit of room, so I'm going to delete a couple of words like that. And then hit add. This adds it into the alt text of the photo. And if you're curious how that works on the front end, you can go to any products page. We'll go to this one here. Scroll down to the A+ content, right-click it, hit inspect on Chrome, and you can see Handmade Soap Father's Day gift right there in the code itself. This does index. You can do it yourself if you don't believe me. Put Spanish in the alt text of any photo, and I pretty much guarantee it will index in under 48 hours. That is index, not rank, but index at the bare minimum into the top 300. All right, so we did the A+ content alt text right there. The next place you could put it is in multiple locations into the copy. So we've got Eddie Munson fan club right there. Maybe sometimes we got to look out for some grammar. So I've got Grammarly installed just in case, looking for those underlines there. And then scrolling down here, you can see the product grid is an amazing place to get additional iterations and examples and rankings. You can do on the left-hand side different columns and rows and get additional keywords. So handmade soap, what a great way to get handmade soap ranking on multiple pages and multiple iterations by simply putting it in there. You do have 6 modules you can work with in A+ content. I do recommend you fill out the maximum number of modules. And you also have the brand story, which is at the top of the A+ content. This is a separate module, and to get to that location, if we go back to the A+ content, we're going to hit save on this and hit apply ASINs, review and submit for approval. Bada bing, bada boom, that one's done. And then we're going to go back to the A+ content module section, and we're going to hit start creating A+ content. And on the left here, you'll see the edit enhanced product description basic. That's the one where we're doing A+ content and EBC. But on the right, this is the newest one. It's the brand story. What a great way to get additional keyword rankings than to make the brand story like this. It's the same sort of module building, but you can then build out a background image. You can put additional modules. You can cross-link to products. Here's the final iteration where you can see this. See how I can go left and right. See how I can click on Megapint here and go to a new listing, which is really, really cool. Got the Amazon's choice for tumblers and water glasses, which is not a bad Amazon's choice to get, right? Which is super cool. We got a pirate eye patch to go with that one. But wait, there's more ways you can rank the keyword. Don't forget that you have a brand store and you've got posts, social posts, which are basically Instagram for Amazon. Check out these social posts that we've been making on our various products, trying to push them, and you have ways to get additional keywords ranked for the product. So this is text you can put into the social posts, various different things. This will show up on the desktop version as well as mobile. It will show up on your competitors' products pages as a free advertisement. So all kinds of social posts you can make here. Yes, these do index. No, we don't know by how much. We don't know how much this helps with the keyword ranking, but by and large, I'm pretty confident it does. So do pay attention to this. Do put keywords in there. It's better to put posts that have some of the keywords that you build from your master keyword list into the social posts. Now, if you're wondering how to make social posts, we do have a thorough video on how to set this up. Check out that video next. Or if you've already got it set up, you just need a quick tip. Go to posts.amazon.com, go into your profile, hit manage posts, and in here you can see all the impressions. So I've got 73,000 impressions in the last 90 days, which is just nice free advertisement considering we assign this to a virtual assistant. We got 2,200 engagements, 300 product clicks. Now, if you did the math on this, let's just say that the average dollar cost of a click was, I don't know, $1. That's $374 in free advertising, but I would value it closer to $2,000 considering viewable impressions is not only going to get you new eyeballs and acquisitions, it's going to rank the product. It's more valuable than just simply the engagements and the clicks. So down here, you can create a post. You can schedule them out. See how we've got scheduled posts going out, and we can hit edit on current ones or past ones. You're going to select an image. You're going to create a caption. You can select which products this links to, and then you can schedule the post just like this. And then in here, this is a preview of what it's going to look like. And you have various different feeds that you can see what it's going to do. So those are ways you can rank the products and ways that you can increase your velocity and your sales. It's a very great opportunity. You don't just want to index products, you need to rank them as well, but it's better to go through the phases of SEO. If you need help with this, you want to hire My Amazon Guy, go over to myamazonguy.com. You'll see in this left-hand drop-down menu, we have multiple phases that you can check out. Phase 1, 2, 3, and 4, where we do the search term optimization, we incrementally index, we go chase strike zone keywords, and finally, the market share report. I do have an hour masterclass where I go greatly in detail about how to do all this for free. Check out that video here. It's one of the best pieces of content I've ever put out, and it's quite frankly the best piece of content about how to do Amazon SEO on the planet. So thanks for watching, guys. Write your questions in the comments section. And by the way, I make video answers to many of the questions I get. So you might want to put in a good question. You never know. I might shoot a video on it and personally answer it for you. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. And type in Amazon SEO, keywords, indexing, ranking. Put in those keywords in the comment section to help me rank this video on YouTube. Very much appreciated. We'll see you later.